later converted into a mosque. Russia's Orthodox Church has criticised the move. Greece's culture ministry has meanwhile described the decision as, quote, an open provocation to the civilised world. Well, let's get you the very latest on this story. France 24's Natalie Savarakis is standing by in Tinos. Natalie, a very strong reaction then by Greece's culture ministry.
Yes, absolutely. And although Lina Mendoni did make a point of saying that she had no wish to interfere in the domestic affairs of the neighborly country, it just went to show the lack of independent justice and how Erdogan is kind of in charge of this, because the same courts, she pointed out, had actually overturned similar appeals in the past. She also added that with this decision comes the cultural isolation of Turkey. And this is something, that is very, it echoes to many Greeks, whether they're secular or religious. They consider this an affront because, as one Greek I was speaking to said, this is really the peak of Erdogan's junta, as he referred to it. It kind of shows the leader's complete disdain to what the rest of the world thinks. And others I was speaking to were saying that they felt very offended, not only as a Greek, but as a Westerner, they said, because it's really, Hagia Sophia represents to them a symbol of Greek Orthodox Christianity, but is also a very important part of the Greek Byzantine heritage. The Byzantium, was Greek-speaking, and it just goes to show, because Istanbul is not short of grandiose mosques. This is largely a symbolic move from the Turkish leader, and another steady shift, as they said, from the west to a more conservative and very religious Turkey, as Erdogan is kind of scrambling to rally voters amid his plummeting popularity.
So, Natalie, we are expecting at some stage, one would suppose, a reaction from Greece's Orthodox Church.
Yes, well, so far we haven't had anything, but Hagia Sophia for nearly a millennium was the largest center of worship for the Greek Orthodox world. It kind of represented what St. Paul in the Vatican is for the Catholics. It's kind of on the same level, if you will. Greek architects built it. Greek prayers were being recited there for over 1,000 years. So we can expect this to go to the very heart of the Greek church there. And the big question mark, of course, is what will happen to those glorious mosaics? I mean, it's unlikely that Turkish prayers will be read in the presence of biblical figures. So many are very worried that these mosaics will be covered yet again. So there are lots of fears there happening, and big question marks on how Turkey will, move and try to retain, as they had promised, to allow visitors to go into the mosque, as it will now be. So it's a lot of question marks for Greeks and a lot of concerns.
All right, Natalie Savarakis, keeping us up to date there. For now, thank you.